Boogers, how you doing? Let's do another pick a card. And today is going to be how do they see your future together? Hopefully it's together. But let's keep an open mind and let's try not to be triggered. So let's do two power, let's develop, and then we have a major arcana. Damn. Oh, good form today. She says. Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so part number 1, how do they see your future together? The Child, holy schmoly. 6 of Cups, the Hangman. Ooh. So they definitely seeing it and they want to make it happen very shortly, very quickly. They are on a mission. They want to be together with you. Holy schmoly is an emperor energy. So that doesn't have to be a man. It can be a female as well with that emperor energy. God, I'm making me hot. There is an idea of a past love. So it's someone that was in a picture for a while. Maybe you haven't heard from them because they had to become the emperor. Yeah, to become the bloody thing. So they had to grow as a person. They had to, self-develop and all that kind of things. But it's a past love that is coming back with a vengeance, with a lot of love and on a mission to make this work. And it's really going to be a massive transformation. They used to hang and turn away, and now boom, who's the daddy now, right? Okay, so that is really something else. So they are on a mission. They know what they want. I like that. Because I don't like people who don't know what they want, because they go like this and then they hurt you. Let's develop. Do we need to go any further? Holy schmoly, that is powerful. That is marriage. That's how they see it doesn't have to be marriage per se, but a committed relationship, because not everyone wants to get married, obviously. But you know that you belong to each other. There is a major arcana here. No, it's not major arcana. I'm losing my plot completely. It's Sunday, what can I say? It's not major arcana. Oh my God, it's a 4 once. That's called 1111. That's what I was trying to say, but I just don't know where I went. But it's phenomenal. So they kind of knew you were the one, and then they had to, figure it out. They had to find themselves. They had to go through life, and then suddenly they come back to you because it has to happen. Okay, so that's absolutely stunning. That's what they want at the future. Boom. Did I say an emperor? I'm in good form today. Seriously? Sometimes I have to say that to myself. Anyhow, yeah, an emperor, definitely. So it's 4 kings. Again, that can be a female. Doesn't have to be a male always. That is an idea of very much knowing who they are. They can be strong. They can be vulnerable. They're not afraid of showing their emotions, which is really an emperor. Someone who's not pretending, oh no, I don't feel anything. No, I do feel, and I feel for you. That's my kind of person. Let's not fluff around here. I think we got the picture. God, I'm very hot. I'm very excited. Calm down, woman. Calm down. Okay, so let's have a major arcana. I have to calm down. Okay, so part number 1. How do they see your future together? What do we have here? Judgment, yeah. They had time to purge. What happened here? What happened here? They had, I'm hot, I'm sweating on the card. Sexy, I know. They had the time to purge themselves. They had time to analyze themselves, their behavior, their lack of confidence, maybe what they want in life and where they've been so far and how they can transform it all. And that's it, they had to really look in the mirror and get that sorted for good. So that's what I'm saying. Okay. I was doing so well. I mean, you know what I'm saying. Okay, part number 2. How do they see your future together? 4 of Swords, the Hierophant, the High Priestess. Here you go. Very interesting indeed. So there's a period of healing. Maybe there's also a part of karmic debt that need to be paid off, maybe from an ancestor. So they have to heal a trauma. Maybe it was a past relationship. Maybe that was a trauma from childhood. There is something that requires attention here. So we're not there yet, but they're actually doing this work because they know they cannot find happiness and peace if they don't do that work. Because otherwise they're going to repeat the pattern with you, with someone else. It's just never going to end. And they require, or they want happiness, and they should, okay? So they're learning a lot. Maybe there is therapy, maybe there's a tarot reading, maybe there's a conversation with a good friends, a bunch of friends, and they have, conversation that help them find that peace. And it's really important. They need to gain some knowledge about themselves, about life, about healing, about self-development, about all kind of stuff. And that can be alternative therapy as well. You know, I mean, the list is endless. But they know that they have to do something, not just by themselves, but with a bit of help. And also they know that your future is written, because this is a big boss upstairs, whether you call it God, universe, angels, unicorn, doesn't matter to me. And that is a knowing. You know that there is a progression. This is inevitable. We're going to end up together. But in the meantime, we need to learn. And I need to heal that part of myself. What happened here? But you already know, you know. And as well, you kind of like leave them alone to do that work, because you trust this going to happen. You know. You kind of know the end of the movie. They're watching the whole movie, and that's okay. There's no judgment. They have to go through this. Also, you kind of see through them. So maybe they're doing a work that you've done yourself in the past. So you understand, you acknowledge what they're trying to achieve, because you've been through it yourself and you know it's not easy. So you have that compassion. It's okay, take your time. I know what you're trying to do is give birth to yourself. It's not something you do in half a minute. I know I was there. So you're not going to pressurize them. You're not going to be like, hello. No, you kind of like leave it, because you know, you sit on it. You know it's going to happen, it's inevitable. Beautiful. It's very tranquil kind of relationship, okay? Yeah, the strengths. Acquiring that strengths. Not being victim of or prisoners of their past trauma, regardless where it was. If it was from the childhood or a past relationship or a karmic as well. They acquire that strength, and it's a tranquil strength. Don't need to shout and yell. No, I'm cool. Oh yeah, and they like you because you're damn hot, but also because you are very center stage, but you also have that humility. You definitely have an impact on them, for sure. You're very attractive, very handsome at the same time, because it doesn't have to be female, it can be male as well. But you don't know how much impact you have, and that's why that add to that sexiness of yours. You don't know how sexy you are, and that is absolutely remarkable, right? So do we have beauty here or what? Two of Cups. This is so beautiful. This is so pure. This is Mr. and Mrs. This is Mr. and Mr. Mrs. and Mrs. Doesn't matter. No gender. We do all kind of thing here. The thing is, it's that offer of love, reconciliation as well, possible, but also making sure that everyone knows that you're officially together. That is it. It took me a while to get the memo to heal, but I knew I was always going to end up with you. It was just a matter of time. Beautiful. So the future together is very bright. Ooh, let's have a major arcana. Really nice. Okay, so let's see. Pile number 2, what do we have? The Tower. Yeah, absolutely. Because they needed to shake it up a little bit, you know, like, you know, you need to rebuild the foundation of themselves and maybe the relationship as a result, of course. But if you're not at peace with yourself, how can you be at peace with anyone? You need to work from within, and you need to work for yourself first and fix yourself. Not that you're broken, don't get me wrong, nobody's broken, but we have some excuse me, George is here, but we have baggages, and we don't need to carry those baggages forever. There's some baggages you can keep, and some you can keep leave on the side of the road, and that's okay. You don't need to carry everything forever. So shake it up a little bit. It's like a spring clean of your soul. You know, what do you keep? What do you bring to the charity shop? And that's all right. You feel much lighter. And you know that what you keep is really essential. Beautiful. On this note, have a beautiful day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Mwah. Ciao.